Tell me about your thoughts on like legalization as it is in the United States.
I think making it fully illegal is sort of like, I think a little bit too restrictive, in my opinion. I think regardless, a big thing that I believe in is like, regardless, you're gonna do it if you wanna do it, and you're gonna find the way to do it. Maybe it might stop the couple people that are like trying to make it very easy, like they want it to be convenient so they can just like hop into a dispensary and like do it. But I think in general, those that are like trying to smoke weed, they will.
I think when it comes to legalization, once again, just even within a retail environment or within any company, departments aren't talking, we have that on a larger scale. And we just had this conversation last night with some people that are in policy, and just saying the people in policy aren't, and it's a very general, ambiguous thing at the moment, but the general census of talking with people is the people even in the policy departments can't get a hold of the plant touching data, and vice versa, or even the willingness and the want to. I believe in descheduling. I think that it should be a state issue, at least for now. And I think just the more that I've traveled, I've realized that when you go outside of the country, you realize how differently we are viewed as an entirety, and you realize how differently you feel about the view of the U.S. and from where your state is. And I think that your state has a lot more impact on the local levels, the police community, your healthcare providers, and how you're able to go get that access.
I think it's, for cannabis specifically, I think it's reasonable, but unreasonable at the same time. You know, we're dealing with, it would be better with clear and respectful clarity from the federal government. But like largely, the distinction between states seems like it's actually giving us an ability to see how each state wants to run it. I think Oregon specifically is doing a lot to make it kind of friendly to growers and friendly to the people who are involved with the production, as well as generating tax revenue and kind of respecting that people are going to do it anyways. And I think that's a valuable way to look at it.
I think it should be legalized everywhere. I find that when we are legalizing it, it tends to decrease use, because kind of like alcohol, when it's legal, it's like, oh, well, that's fine. I can access it now.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Decreased
Yes.
use for everyone, or?
For adolescents,
Okay.
specifically. I know Lily in my lab is concerned about the adolescents, as am I, especially with things like edibles and things like that. But legalizing it also allows people to get it from a known source. People aren't getting it from some guy on the street that may or may not have other things with it, to know what the product is and things like that. It should be legalized and regulated formally, I think.